So we got some more drama. Sweet, juicy, juicy drama.
All right, let's go ahead and take a look at this. This has been going on now for like 2 days. So there was a girl who was signed to Faze Clan. You might know Faze Clan from their performance in Call of Duty, trick shot compilations, or from a number of like crypto things that didn't turn out very well.
Essentially.
But anyway, one of the OGs in Faze Rain, was not very happy about Faze acquiring a new content creator, Grace, who she used to be an actor on Stranger Things. She left the show because of some weird thing that happened with her and the producer. I think it was like some weird sexual thing where like she was totally the victim.
She was on one episode, as much as I understand. Good stuff.
And he was very much against this. And let's go ahead and let's hear, because obviously she's now responding. She died in the show? Oh, well, that would make sense.
Yep.
That she wouldn't be on it anymore, yeah, because it's not like Walking Dead, right? Because you can't come back as a zombie.
Star Wars Ghost.
But people running the company are the ones that just hired a female creator to help bring in that energy to the space, so I don't really have hatred towards them. In response to him using me as the poster child, I just said, get fucking wrecked. And he didn't like that. Mm-hmm. I don't know how well you'll be able to hear this, but this is his response to me saying that.
Okay.
Over, Grace, I'm sorry. All I want to say is you're golden Valorant, make Stranger Things your entire personality even though you're only on one episode. You found out about Twitch through Tumblr. Not only have you not hit a trick shot, but you don't even know what the fuck that is. When you were still playing with Barbies, I made my first $1 million out of this industry. And on top of it, you're excruciatingly made who I would never let touch me on my drunkest night.
That's a good response, though. That's the way we like to see the fires burn.
Were you guys able to hear?
That's so far.
That is such a good response. Oh, Asmongold, don't be a white knight. She's not gonna be your girlfriend. Stop.
Unnecessary.
That was so
good.
What
an asshole. Yeah, what a dick.
Come on.
That's the founder of the company, the organization I just joined. That's the founder of the organization
is he,
I
though?
just joined. Talking about me.
That's so weird. He got so mad? Yeah, he got so mad. And it's like, I can see why people would be not happy that, like, I mean, she's basically going out and saying, well, I got hired because I was a girl and to try to make the company look like it's not full of assholes. Well, you can see why they felt like they had to do that. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like, he does provide a very good argument for maybe this was a good option. I don't know. What was he mad about? Her dad's famous actor from Starship Troopers. Listen,
Starship Troopers?
I think that it rubs a lot of people the wrong way whenever a girl who is like an attractive blonde white girl goes and makes a video about how great her life is whenever her dad is a famous actor and she gets this opportunity. Like, I think that, yes, obviously, it will rub a lot of people the wrong way. Of course.
Wait, so Asmongold has literally no idea what's happening, but he's instantaneously defending the girl. I mean, there's... I guess that's the choice.
But this is, like, that's way over the line. That's like, okay, yeah, maybe Faze made a bad decision, but, like, it's not her fault.
Isn't Faze a bad decision in general?
Right? I mean, she didn't choose that. She didn't choose her dad. Right? She didn't choose the way she looks, her hair, right? I mean, come on. It's a little bit...
Wait, she probably did choose how she looks.
It's a little bit too much, man. She's a decent actor in her own right as well. Yeah, but the truth is that there's a lot of people that are decent actors, but if you're related to somebody who's already a famous or well-known actor, or, you know, just an actor of any regard, you have an advantage.
Yep.
And that's life.
This is the first time I hear that, by the way.
And I'm not saying that, like, this is some sort of, like, horrible thing, but it is what it is. She can get those new communities to rally behind Faze. I don't know. I find it to be unlikely that hiring content creators that are completely outside of the gaming space is going to somehow repair Faze's brand.
What's the repair? The brand has always been, the brand of 10-year-olds and those who are mentally 10-year-old.
I don't think this is going to... I think this is a mistake. Just the process of doing that is a mistake. Agent's retired for giving her the okay to join. I mean,
if she's famous.
She's a grown-ass woman. She should know what she's doing. She should know what she's getting into. It's not her fault. Or, sorry, it's not his fault entirely. It's also her fault. And also, like, again, like, I was kind of on, like, the side of, like, Faze Rain, and I can see why they would be frustrated that the org is signing people that don't have any real relevance to the gaming space, and, they're doing it they literally state that they're doing it as a diversity initiative. I was kind of behind them for that, because it's like, it's obvious PR and it makes them look bad and it dilutes the brand in a way that feels like really inorganic. But like,
wait, okay, now I'm confused. Is he for or against this? It's getting hard to tell.
There's no way I'm gonna defend him when he goes and he says like some crazy ass shit like this. Like, what are you talking about? Like if you would get with her, like, what the fuck? What the fuck are you doing, man? Isn't Snoop Dogg?
Bruh, he just called her completely out of spite ugly. She's clearly not ugly, but he called her ugly, okay? It's not such a big deal.
An owner? Why doesn't he just promote his own company? He's not anymore.
He can't.
Snoop Dogg is not an owner of Faze anymore.
Snoop Dogg was pretty sure never an owner. He was just, someone they paid a lot of money to promote it, so it becomes more expensive.
Dog acquisition was probably just as stupid. I agree with you there. She's just an employee in the marketing department. Why is it such a big deal? I mean, I think that it would be a big deal. Like, I can guarantee you that there are individuals at other companies or people that have been sponsored or promoted by other companies that you probably don't feel that way about. If a company chooses to promote a person or sign a person, obviously it is their right to be able to express the way they feel about it. She streams more than most members of Faze right now. I don't know any members of Faze that really stream super regularly besides Nick Merckx, to be honest with you. So weird to me. She'd probably known the vibe before she signed, right? Makes me feel a little sorry for her. I feel like, obviously, they probably offered her a bunch of money, and since she had just finished acting and she wanted to be a Twitch streamer, she thought it was a good decision to take it.
Yep, makes sense.
So, yeah. And also, like, she probably didn't know, like, all the nuances, like, all the little things that had happened. Yeah, that's just what happened, is what it is. Another person mentioned a situation as Nick Merckx, said he gets paid $1 million a year. He's done nothing of relevance for the brand.
Yep.
Well, whenever I just thought about the most popular members of Faze that stream a lot, the first person that came to my mind was Nick Merckx, and that's because he's the most popular streamer in the world.
He could explain this so much better. Like, he owns an org. Okay, let me explain this in the most easy ways possible. If you could... A lot of orgs would probably sign Dr. Disrespect just for a single month, where he just wears their logo on his chest and says, I'm a part of this org, just for a month, and he would probably be paid $1 million. He would have zero interactions, he wouldn't even have to promote anything. Because half the value in an org, half the way that orgs actually, attain sponsorships and whatever, is through looking big. Essentially, nowadays, things like Faze Clan, OTK, 100 Thieves, I don't know any other orgs, sadly, than that. All of these companies just try to acquire as many people as potentially could be possible. Some of them get paid who already are big. Some of them don't get paid. They get paid in exposure. And in some situations, that literally means if you get to go on a live show with them or something like that, they stand at the very, very edge of the camera and pretend they're happy and don't even get anything to say. These orgs nowadays are pretty much the equivalent to a degree of... You know how previously, I mean, it's still happening honestly nowadays still, all of those orgs that got to YouTubers to sign, and they give away like 1% of their monthly revenue, and they get these protections and whatnot, brand deals. No one gets them. Essentially, currently, orgs are what that was previously on YouTube. These orgs that give you protection, monetization, and all of that. This is just what it has become now in the modern days. It's the same exact thing.
So, not sure about that. Let's see here. And this is what Disguised Toast said about it. I haven't seen this.
Oh, that's gonna be a very bland
like with
take,
the Faze,
probably.
quote unquote OGs and stuff. Like, I get that it definitely sucks to see something you care about, like your org, become something that you don't necessarily agree with, but you also signed the contracts. You also
Yeah, that's my favorite part. Is that like they made all these decisions themselves, and now they're upset that the decisions have.
Yeah.
He already wrote an apology.
I talked about that previously. Anyone who thinks that Faze is, in the right in any way, that these people who say the current Faze is bad, those are the same people that sold out the Faze to make it like this.
Apology on Twitter. Can you rate it? Yeah, I'll take a look at it after this.
were part of Faze when all this transition was happening. You guys were also part of Faze when you were shilling crypto coins.
Yep.
And now you guys suddenly it's too far when you guys sign quote unquote the girl from Stranger Things. That's going too far.
Thankfully, I didn't watch Stranger
Scamming kids
Things.
with crypto coins? Yeah, whatever. Signing Grace? Oh, but this isn't a Faze I know. Like, bro, it's not like an overnight thing.
Which,
About that.
to be fair, I would say that a lot of that drama was pretty on brand for them.
Yep. Probably.
I mean, that's what they do. The thing is, Rain wasn't involved with the crypto stuff, so it doesn't really hold up. Well, he wasn't involved with Grace either. Yeah, so, I mean, I don't think that's not really that great of an argument. Anyway, so...
Well, the fact that he wasn't involved in the crypto stuff would actually boost his character and make it better. And the fact that now he's speaking out against something that he doesn't like, that makes sense.
let's go ahead and look. So he posted an apology about this. Is this right?
Is there a real apology?
Let me see it here. I'd rather Hollywood stayed out of this space.
Nah, it's
I mean,
needed.
a lot of the people that, like, a lot of the larger agencies have, like, Hollywood representation. Like, entertainment is very incestuous. I don't think that you should expect that Hollywood is going to stay out of it. What's wrong about Rain speaking about how he feels?
It's not
like,
it's not a hard question. Come on. You can just say he went too far and that's it. Come on, Asmon. You can do it.
I don't think anybody's trying to put him in jail for saying what he thinks.
No
It's
one
just that
brought
people are
that
disagreeing with it. Like, in the same way that he's disagreeing with the change, people are disagreeing with why he's disagreeing.
Are people disagreeing though? As much as I have seen this, people kind of literally don't care. It's just a bunch of monkeys throwing shit at each other, and whoever lands something, yay. It's like no. I think no reasonable person has any skin in this game. It's just a hilarious thing to observe, considering how long this has been happening. Because this is not 2 days. I think this has been happening for like roughly 2 weeks. The whole drama thing for now.
And I think also, like, I think it's fair to have criticisms for the brand for going in a direction that you don't respect or you don't agree with. But, like, making it personal and, like, talking about her sleeping with him. Like,
Why is he so obsessed with that?
way over the line, right? Like, that's...
He called her ugly, not told her to sleep with him. Why is... Asmon, stop being obsessed with
she
that.
never said anything like that. There was no context about that. There's not a conversation about that. It's just weird, man. And
Come on.
I don't think that's... like... And I'm not saying, like, he should go to jail for that. I'm not saying, like, he needs to be deplatformed for this. Hey, they kick him off or fucking ban him everywhere. No, I'm just saying it's weird and out of pocket.
We're not even at that point yet. Hopefully we're gonna come to that point, but not yet.
What's wrong with that? Yeah, we're talking about the trick shots. What the fuck? Well, I mean, at least the trick shots are like, at least that's something that Faze actually do.
Did, I think.
Well, let's see here. She did make fun of him almost ODing after that video. I'd have to see that for myself. So did he post an apology about this or what? Okay, so he responded to like a fucking Jake Lucky tweet about this? Holy shit, what is this?
Oh, wow.
They told you, like, yeah, we want to build around women and give them a space in the community so they feel like accepted. It's a male-dominated industry.
Oh, what just... Yo! What happened? Internet, please! We can't. What's happened? Oh, there we... Wait, was it not on maximum settings? I didn't even know.
Dominated
That's
industry.
insane.
If we put in women, yeah, girl rules. Shut the
Yo.
fuck up, bro.
So, get fucking wrecked. To everyone saying that.
I just can't compete with that, man. I can't. She roasted me. It's over.
Wait, was it not on maximum quality all this time? I didn't even notice in that case. Wow.
Grace, I'm sorry. All I want to say is you're golden Valorant. Make Stranger Things your entire personality.
We already saw this.
You found out about Twitch through Tumblr. Not only have you not hit a trick shot, but you don't even know what the fuck that is. When you were still playing
That would be hilarious if this was true, though. This is hilarious.
with Barbies, I made my first million out of this industry. And on top of it, you're excruciatingly mid who I would never let touch me on my drunkest night. Oh, all the PR bullshit they told you, like, yeah.
I think that everything that he said before that is like kind of not really that bad. But like the personal insult about her appearance is where it really goes over the line. Like, I think it's fine for him to say that you don't understand the space, you're not part of it, you shouldn't be here. I think that's totally fine. That's his own right. I think it's
Okay.
on topic. But like the mid stuff and everything is like just way too much.
Oh
Way
no.
too much.
Way
Judge is
too
in a
much.
leadership position, it's unprofessional. Oh no, the entire thing's unprofessional. The fact that we're even talking about this is
It's
unprofessional.
great.
Yeah,
It's
no,
great.
of course. But I'm saying, like, in the context of this being like that, like, this is a step over. And so this is what he said. He says, I agree with you. I actually feel really bad. I wasn't being serious, and I shouldn't have said that last part. I edited it out at first, but it just didn't hit without it. I already contacted Grace, and I talked to her and apologized.
That's such a bad apology. Did hit without it.
I have zero problems with her. She's not the problem, and I don't want anyone thinking
Nice.
any of this is the real point of this. Which one happened first? This was at 4:05, and this was at 4:04. So literally after 1 minute after he typed this, he went back onto Twitter and told Jake Lucky that she wasn't gonna fuck him.
Accurate though. Wait, how do we?
Can't the problem is, like, we can't even have a conversation about, like, you know, people that are outside of the gaming space. And look at the promoted tweet.
Promoted
This-
tweet.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna play it when it comes out. We can't even really talk about, like, the legitimacy of his frustrations, because it's just like he's just being such a dick. You know, like it's like it doesn't
It's
even
great.
feel right to look at it in that angle. Did you watch her full response? Is there any more?
Company are the ones that just hired a female creator to help bring in that energy to the space. So I don't really have hatred. And
I made my first.
that's the founder of the company, the organization I just joined. That's the founder of the organization that I just joined, talking about me. All right, let's break it down.
Okay.
He starts by saying, I'm Golden Valorant. Yeah, I was hired as a content creator. I recognize that I'm not the best at video games. I wish I was. I grew up playing them.
Yeah, I don't really see, like, you don't have to be like a super good video game player or something like that. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Didn't
Yeah,
really
makes
improve
sense.
much. Wish I did. Would have been cool. But no, I was signed as a content creator, so I'm fulfilling my role.
I mean, you can say this. Somebody in chat brought it up. She's already done way more for Faze than Snoop Dogg ever did.
Hey, Snoop Dogg did get that stock to go up. I think, well, he and a bunch of other people. Hey, he made a lot of money, okay? And currently, if we're judging by stock, well, Faze can't literally go down almost, okay? It's so close to zero, we can just call it zero and everyone will understand.
And that's a fact.
On that.
Mm.
Next he says that I make Stranger Things my entire personality when I was just in one episode.
I wonder if that's true.
I
I heard that, but is that true?
I'm really
Okay, it's true because she is not saying no.
really proud of Stranger Things and the impact that a role that I had less than 10 minutes playing has had on people.
Wow.
I'm really proud of that. And I think it's okay to be proud.
I don't need to go through and listen to her justification for everything. I mean, like,
That's
I
boring,
get it.
honestly.
Right, I think that we all kind of get it.
And and saying, "Oh, I'm so proud of my 10 minutes of fame that probably happened only because my dad turns out is a celebrity." That's not an achievement, okay? That's not really an achievement. The fact that your dad was in Starship Troopers, well, Starship Troopers honestly doesn't have that much weight behind it. Only a couple of people got big after it, and a lot of people who did gain some fame after it didn't gain the fame because of it. Starship Troopers has become a cult classic and something with cultural significance. Honestly, in the last couple of years only. Well, last couple of years, I think it's like 10 years, but in the last couple of years, we actually see memes about it and whatnot. It's a really good movie. All 3 parts of it. Or was it? No, it was 3, I think. Yeah, I liked it. But yeah, a lot of people did not get a lot out of being on Starship Troopers. Neil Patrick Harrison, I think, got the most out of it because, he was then on How I Met Your Mother, and I think he was on something else. He was a big deal for a very long time in Hollywood.
Sure. But overall, it's like... It's just reading a statement. Proud is PR team talk. Moving eyes reading.
Probably, yeah,
Well, what's wrong
actually.
with her reading a statement? Like, if you're talking about something that's, like, really serious and a big deal, wouldn't you want to write it out ahead of time?
The argument here, whoever did that in the chat, is that that's a PR statement and she actually doesn't even think that way. And, well, Asmongold is not going to say this, but this woman is stupid. Okay? I'm going to just flat out say it. I covered this in the last video. This girl is on record literally saying a genius line like this. I got into the Faze clan not because I was on Stranger Things and I'm from that fame. Now, I did get into the meeting because I was from Stranger Things fame, but they didn't hire me because of Stranger Things. If anyone doesn't think that that is just a full description of a character right there, I don't know what to tell you, okay? There's a lot of snake oil you're gonna buy, there's a lot of bath salts that you're gonna use, and well, McDonald's thankfully always needs workers. Yeah.
It's not really about whether she's reading a statement. It's about whether she is saying what she's saying or not. Like,
It's
if you
about it
wrote
being
something
fake,
down
though.
that was good, then what you believe is still good.
But
And if you wrote...
again, the point here that person is trying to make that she most likely didn't even read that statement. This is not a person you can trust to make intellectual decisions.
something down that's bad, then your written statement will also be bad. I don't see the logic there. Wait, you thought about what you said before you said it? How could you? Yeah, I mean, that's what it is. Nobody makes up a speech on the go unless they're idiots. Well, I'll have you know that almost every single, like, whenever I announced OTK, pretty much every single one of my my big events, I've completely free-handed the entire thing.
Probably a
Yep,
lie.
I completely just did it. Now, there were things that, like, I had, like, like a rough draft in my head of, like, how I was going to go through. But overall,
That's normal.
yeah. I mean, you don't have to do that. But it's really hard to do it, and also you can have fuck-ups. I have fuck-ups. You can go back and watch it. I have fuck-ups there. Yeah, you hit bullet points, exactly. You do that because you're too lazy to edit your words? Exactly, I am. Yeah. So, anyway,
Onward, come on, hop up.
it's just, it's a really weird situation, and, I think she made the wrong decision joining Faze, too. I think this was a bad call for her.
That's true. That's true.
I think it's just so obvious, isn't it?
I wonder if Asmongold will ever say anything bad about a woman ever. I wonder if his White Knight level is just too damn high at this point.
I agree, it's a bad experience, but I don't think it's a mistake. I don't know. I mean, it puts her in, like, such a bad position. Like, didn't she have, like, a really bad experience with, she did
The Stranger
she had,
Things
like, a really
thing?
bad experience on Stranger Things with, like, a weird producer or something like that.
Well, actually, if that is true, by the way, her career is over. It's Hollywood, okay? If a producer says "Seki Seki only $5," you do it unless you want to be blacklisted. It's Stranger Things. Chances are that producer can blacklist her off of everything. So it's not like this woman will ever have a shot in Hollywood unless she seriously decides to bend over. If you know what I'm saying, you know, that's how real life works. The blacklist is very real in Hollywood, and you know. Again, we had a whole Me Too thing until it got completely ruined, you know? About Harvey Weinstein, or what was his name? You know, that guy? Yeah. You don't want to be blacklisted. You can kind of say no, but if you're... So here's the thing. You can say no, and then not get the job, or you can try and make it a big deal, come forward that happened, and get blacklisted in Hollywood. Because the thing is, even if what she says is 100% true, people don't care. They don't want to risk it. They don't want some kind of loose cannon on their set, on their movie, on their series that could potentially just come out and create drama like this. Like, this woman completely has destroyed her Hollywood career, most likely, with that move.
That was what I read. Yes, she did, yeah. And so it's like you immediately get out of that. And, like, obviously the experience was so bad that she's now no longer even trying to seek acting roles.
She can't,
as far
most
as I know,
likely.
because now she's full-time streaming on Twitch.
Yeah, she most likely can't.
So, it obviously was bad. Or she's a victim chaser? Well, how's she a victim if she's not... I mean, she's not really going on tour to talk about it or anything like that. She's just sitting there, and that's about it. You know, like, I don't see how, like... I get, guys, that you want to be defensive because there are some girls that lie about this stuff. And it definitely happens. There are girls that lie about it.
Asmongold is probably not even going to consider for a moment that she's wrong. Wow. Yeah, should have taken that from the start of the video.
But, like, that's actually not the majority. And there are a lot of weird guys out there. Like, I mean, really, like, how can we watch, like, the clip that we just watched with that dude and, like, you guys think that there aren't guys like that?
Yeah, he called her ugly. That... heresy. Heresy. Absolute heresy.
Whenever they just bring that shit out of nowhere. It's actually common in the industry to have those types of advances happen. Oh yeah, of course. Maybe she wasn't a good actress? Well, if she wasn't a good actress, then that's one thing. But if a producer is approaching her and propositioning her as a, you know, in a position of power like that, and
Go
probably
on.
in the way that he did,
Go on.
that made her obviously so uncomfortable that she completely left the industry, I think that's different.
I honestly think she was stupid enough to believe that she can actually let that leak. Try to get a little bit of fame like that and just come back into Hollywood like nothing happened. Oh boy. I definitely think that could have been the play. Hey, it's a rough world, but you can be either at the top by winning, or you can completely destroy your career. It's your choice.
Like, somebody can be there are a lot of bad actresses, and they just fire them, and that's it. Would you ever let her onto your stream for an interview? No, I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe.
Tweet about the situation. Okay.
What
that's
are you,
fine.
a
There's
sex...
no-
Dude, you can help a woman out here, Asmongold. Come on, don't be a sexist. Just let her on. DM her and
Backlash
stuff.
for her response to Faze Rain, where she brings up his OD from nearly 3 years ago.
He says that I don't even know what a trick shot is. You're right, I don't. And I know that that's kind of what you're known for, but I know you, Rain, as the person who almost overdosed on a live stream. And
what a low blow. I absolutely love it, man. If I was her, I would ask him what... Dude, if you want... It's so easy to get people who are ex-addicts to just relapse, because the trick about ex-addicts is that feeling never goes away, okay? That craving is forever. So if you want an ex-addict to... I should probably not say this, but there are very, very easy, super easy manipulative ways to just get people to relapse.
I know that you're better now, and I'm really proud of you for that. I am, because I grew up...
Dude, that's just so evil, by the way. I wonder if Asmongold is gonna... Because I don't think a single person does not think that's evil. Saying, oh, I don't know what a trick shot is, but your dad, I know who you are. You're that guy who almost OD'd 3 years ago, babe. Yeah, you're that loser. But I love you. It's all good. Kiss, kiss. Dude, that's so evil. I wonder if Asmongold is gonna defend this. Is he gonna say a single bad thing about her?
Heavily into drugs, and you know those things when you're little, the things that you would make wishes on, like when you're driving under a tunnel and you make a wish, or you make a wish on a dandelion, or you make a wish on a shooting star, anything like that.
I know
I
the
made
shooting
all of my
spot
wishes
star
growing
thing.
up that my mom would get better and stop doing drugs, but she didn't. So I am proud of you for getting better, but
Okay, now
don't
it
come
seems
after me
better.
for not knowing what a trick shot is, man. Like,
But does she? I don't understand, honestly. Does she?
we're not on the same plane.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, again, so this is my perspective on this.
He's completely ignoring everything she said. He's not gonna even comment, was that good? Was that... Hey, if Rain can call her ugly and that's crossing the line, then this is 100% also crossing the line. But currently it looks like the difference is, well, that's white knightable and Rain is not white knightable. Damn, Asmon, come on.
Okay. I believe in self-defense. And if he wants to call her mid, and then she makes fun of him for almost overdosing on a stream, I think that's totally fine.
That is
He
fine.
shouldn't have said that and made it
But those
personal.
are not even
I'll take
close
the high
things.
road. I'll stay on the high road, it's no problem. But if you take the low road, I'll meet you there. That's what I think. Don't fucking go.
Damn. Well, that's a good equivalency. Calling someone ugly is the same as saying that they OD'd. Ouch.
And talk shit to somebody and make it personal and make it a big problem or something like that. It is outrageous. I agree, but those are definitely not equivalent prods, are they? No, and neither was his.
What?
It's rude and mean of her to say that. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
I guess you can't expect Asmongold to understand these things.
Definitely. But that's what he
He
gets.
probably legitimately doesn't understand
That's
these
what he
things.
fucking
Yeah.
gets. You want to start shit? You want to start talking shit? And then now you're going to cry that somebody else starts responding to it? He started it. He shouldn't have fucking started it, and then maybe it wouldn't have happened.
Has he actually mentioned
That's
anything
what I think.
bad
Yeah,
about
don't throw
that?
rocks if you live in a glass house.
Huh.
Nothing wrong with her firing back, but I don't understand the mama thing she brought in a conversation. Here's what I think happened. I think that she went off script. She had an idea of what she was going to say before she went live. And then whenever this part came up, she made it personal and she realized what she said was out of pocket and she shouldn't have said it. Watch.
He says that I don't even know what a trick shot
What?
is. You're right, I don't. And I know that that's kind of what you're known for, but I know you, Rain, as the person who almost overdosed on a live stream.
Implying that she has a script for this, by the way, just makes that just makes it worse. Okay, the fact that you write this in a script and then you're like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep that. Oh boy, good drama.
And I know that you're better.
See, I feel like that right there was her realizing, oh, I shouldn't have said that. Like, I don't want to go in, like, this is like, again, like, I'm not an FBI, like, interrogator, investigator. This is just my read on it. Is that I feel like he made it personal, and she didn't like that. It hurt her feelings. You've got to remember, like, Faze Rain is this really popular guy.
Is he,
He's
though?
massively successful. He's influential.
He has
He's an
money.
owner of the company that she just joined. He has millions of followers.
Okay.
So I think that she, I think as soon as she realized that she said that, and it was like, and so like to get shit on by somebody like that, even though she's like an actress or whatever, like, it still feels really bad. She seems emotional. Yeah, of course. Valid retaliation. I think any retaliation is valid, basically. Like, you would have to do something that's like incredibly bad for me to think that it's not valid retaliation. Like, I genuinely believe, fuck around and find out. If you start shit with somebody and you start talking shit about them and making it personal, and they come for the throat,
yeah, that's good.
well, you shouldn't have put yourself in that position. Then maybe it wouldn't have happened. She made Faze more relevant in the last 4 days than they've been in the last 4 years. Yeah, well, Jared made Subway more relevant.
That's
whenever
not hot,
he got
though.
arrested for child porn. Is that good for Subway?
Well, for Subway, no, but for Faze, probably, honestly, yeah. If we're being completely real, this probably is a win for them.
It's just like such a stupid way to think.
Again, their stock is not gonna go lower because of this. It's already at rock bottom.
Oh, God. Get Jesus' take. Don't repay evil with evil, but overcome evil with good. Jesus got nailed to a cross. I don't want to get nailed to a cross. Yeah, bro, I'm not going to let somebody crucify me over some bullshit. But yeah, again, I think
So
there's
many
nothing wrong with
edits,
her saying
though.
this. Absolutely nothing wrong. Now, if he hadn't included the insult about her appearance, I think she would be totally in the wrong for saying this. But because he did, I think this is totally fine.
Wow, what a time to be alive. Who would have expected all of that? Wow. Well, that was kind of fun. Good drama. Hopefully it continues. If Asmongold gets dragged into this, mwah, absolutely lovely. Well, he will probably never do that, but hey. Anyway, like and subscribe. I'm out.